All right, we're so excited to be talking about how to master the selfie. We're talking about confidence today, and there is something about being able to post like the best picture of you on social media, and there's tricks.
There are tricks to make yourself look better and ways to make that selfie perfect.
I love it.
The first one is I want to talk about the segment or the thing that you mentioned about the car.
Natural lighting.
Natural lighting. That is something that's been used by photographers forever, and as a photographer myself, that's really important.
Yes.
But did you know if you open up the sunroof, that will actually give you better lighting?
Well, it changes everything.
It actually will add a top light, which here in the studio we have lots of top lights.
Right.
And that's what that does. It actually gives you that direct top light, which will give you better fill-in lighting and help the selfie all together.
Okay, so quick question. If you're not in a car, but you are outside, like, do you want to be facing the sun? Do you want to be away from the sun?
It's all about effect. So actually shadows are a great thing. So when you have got a little bit of sun coming on you, it actually creates shadows and makes it a better selfie.
Oh, interesting.
Going into the shadow, you can actually, on the sidewalk, you can see lines on the sidewalk. If you stand on that line with your back to the sun, that'll actually highlight your hair and then also give you a good, smooth lighting on your face.
Oh my gosh.
So
Okay,
that
great.
will help
So natural lighting, and I think, yeah, like lighting is so huge.
Yeah, lighting's
the most important thing.
And then you can also use lighting to add effect. So if you really want that harsh, dramatic effect, be directly into the sun.
Yes.
And that'll help you out.
Okay, got it.
The other important thing is angles, right?
Yes.
So,
yes, thank you.
Especially for women, you don't want to be square to the camera.
Yeah.
You want to turn your head. You want to have that angle to really accent your cheek line and also your eyes. Maybe turn and look back at the camera. That kind of thing will actually help your selfie quite a bit.
Well, and I know that these sound like really nitpicky and like, but if you really can just figure out what that angle is and how it just makes your selfie game so much easier.
Absolutely.
And faster, and you're just got it, own it.
Absolutely. And another one that the viewer may not know subconsciously, but the rule of thirds.
Okay, I'm so excited you're talking about this.
So this is something I have on my camera here, and I'm going to try and get a good angle here. But on the camera, I have lines on the camera.
Well, there's that grid that you can
choose
and you can
turn on that grid, and you'll see that here, I'll go against my black shirt or my blue shirt. You can see those grid lines.
Yeah.
Now that actually divides your frame so you can actually see where to put things. And you want to put yourself on an intersecting point. So there's 4 of those. Then you divide your camera into 2 lines up, 2 lines down, and those 4 intersecting points are where you want to place yourself.
And it's not the middle.
It's never the middle, because then you don't know what you're looking at. You don't know if you're supposed to look right into the eyes, the nose, mouth, whatever.
See, I didn't know that.
So that'll help. It'll also help on landscapes and portraits and all that stuff, if you remember the rule of thirds.
Oh my gosh.
And then the last thing I want to talk about, which we'll spend a little bit of time with, we actually have a app developing program in Salt Lake that I've learned about recently. It's called Dev Mountain. Now, students from all across the country come here. They spend 12 weeks developing apps. And I ran into a guy that developed an app called FlipPic.
I love this.
And this Pic app is really cool, especially for selfies. One of the problems is always reaching your arm out, right? So FlipPic is actually an app that you can go into, and it accesses both of your cameras.
So the front and back.
The front and back camera. Now let's go ahead and take a selfie. We've switched the camera to the front camera, so we can actually see that. And we're gonna look at the front lens there and take a picture.
Angling.
Angle, there you go.
Perfect.
And it's now got a picture of the audience with the picture of us.
So it takes a picture of both the front and the back, which is so cool.
And then you can move the picture of yourself somewhere
else.
else.
So awesome, Christopher. You have the best tips. How do people find you?
TechLifeCoach.com or Christopher the Creative on Instagram.
I love it. You're the